Hey there, Rob Lawson, the Digital Assassin. Today I wanted to talk about domain names. Now I'm sure this client won't mind me highlighting the importance of choosing domain names, but that's what brought it up recently. So one of our customers wanted to pivot, well not pivot, but just change the branding after the initial concept is validated, and they required a new brand. Got some branding people to do some work on names and logos and a few other bits and pieces. But the thing that they didn't do was secure the domain name. Now, I'm talking specifically here for Australia. So the com.au domain name is still king. Now, there's been a lot of domains released by the the relevant authorities. One in particular was a .au domain, and that possibly could replace .com.au because the .com is not really necessary in front of the AU, but that still hasn't really sort of taken off. So .com.au is considered a business in Australia. Now, if it's a not-for-profit, it's .org.au. But you have to go through the whole tax process with the ATO to get your status before you can apply for that. So if you're looking for a domain, so looking for a new brand name, you really should consider: can you acquire the name in a .com.au? Can you acquire the handles on all the socials that you will need for the particular target audience you want to go after? Because it's pretty important to get all of those in place. So I would encourage you to do a lot of research around that, and then once you're confident with all of those, then you can proceed with the rest of the stuff in terms of registering the name, getting a logo and all that sort of stuff. The other issue you've got, if someone already owns the .com.au and you create a .net.au or a .whatever, you run the risk of increasing awareness for the person who owns the .com.au. But there's even one other step that could really get you unstuck, is if yours is exactly the same as theirs, and they've had their brand around for a while, there's protection in law around copyrights and registered businesses and all of that sort of stuff, where they can put a cease and desist notice on you. So there's a real lot of stuff to consider, and make sure you get right when you're thinking of domains. Now we recently launched the Digital Assassin brand, sort of October, November last year. We acquired the .com.au. We acquired all of the social handles, but there was a couple that were a bit tricky with Digital Assassin. So we went digitalassassin.co, but we still have the .com.au, but we have the Digital Assassin CO as a lot of the socials. So that was the reason we sort of made that choice. So a lot to consider. If you need some help, we've done a lot of stuff around, especially startups, and finding brand names and URLs to support the people who are doing the brand sort of stuff for you. All right, have a good week.